In the financial world, a silent tremor is building. It's a shift so profound most will only feel it when it's too late. This isn't just another market cycle, this is a fundamental reset. We are at the very beginning of the 2025 crypto supercycle. The next great millionaire wave has already begun, and the starting gun has been fired. But history tells us a brutal truth: most people are going to miss it. Again, think back to 2010. Bitcoin was just magic internet money, a niche toy for cypherpunks trading for less than $1. The world laughed. But a few visionaries who invested $1,000 then are sitting on fortunes today. Then came 2017. Ethereum proposed a world computer, a concept so abstract that the mainstream dismissed it as vaporware. People laughed at the ICO craze. Yet from those ashes rose the entire ecosystem of decentralized finance and NFTs, creating a new generation of wealth. And who could forget 2021? A joke, a meme, Dogecoin, powered by social media hype, made retail investors millionaires overnight, proving that in this market even the absurd can become wildly profitable. Each cycle a different narrative, but the same outcome: life-changing wealth for those who saw the opportunity when others saw only risk. Now it's 2025, and yet the masses remain trapped in a devastatingly predictable cycle. A pattern so simple, yet almost nobody learns from it. It starts with the silence of the bear market. The headlines declare crypto dead for the 10th time. Your portfolio is bleeding. It's boring. You ignore it. Then, the first green shoots appear. A flicker on the charts, you dismiss it. But then, the flicker becomes a fire. Prices double. Your friend who held on is suddenly up 10x. The FOMO, the fear of missing out, kicks in. You pile in at the top, right as the hype is at its peak. And then, the rug pull. The market turns. You panic sell for a catastrophic loss, vowing never to touch crypto again. Ignore during the lows, FOMO at the highs, lose everything. This is the retail investor's graveyard. But if you think 2025 is just a repeat of the past, you are dangerously mistaken. The entire foundation of the market has changed. This isn't a retail-driven bubble. This is a tectonic shift. First, the institutions are no longer just watching. They are here. BlackRock, Fidelity, the titans of Wall Street are now custodians of Bitcoin. Their new ETFs have opened the floodgates for trillions of dollars in pension funds and institutional capital, the so-called smart money, to pour into the space. Second, governments are finally providing regulatory clarity. This isn't the Wild West anymore. Regulation isn't a threat. It's the ultimate green light for corporations and massive funds that require a clear rulebook before they can invest. And third, the technology itself is taking a quantum leap. The convergence of artificial intelligence and blockchain is creating a new frontier of automated, intelligent, decentralized applications. And the tokenization of real-world assets is beginning. Imagine fractions of skyscrapers, fine art, and private equity traded seamlessly on a blockchain. This isn't a future fantasy, it's happening now. These three forces, institutional capital, regulatory clarity, and technological evolution, are creating the perfect storm for the largest wealth transfer in modern history. So, how do you position yourself to be on the right side of this transfer? You don't need to be a genius, you just need a blueprint. The Millionaire Blueprint for 2025 is brutally effective in its simplicity. First, pick the survivors. This means focusing on the blue-chip assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum, projects with proven track records, massive network effects, and real-world utility. Don't get distracted by every new shiny object. Second, dollar cost average. Stop trying to time the bottom, it's a fool's errand. Instead, invest a fixed amount of money every week or every month, regardless of the price. This removes emotion and builds you a powerful position over time. Third, diversify intelligently, not into 100 worthless coins but across key sectors with long-term potential. Layer 1 platforms, Layer 2 scaling solutions, AI, and gaming. Finally, and most importantly, hold through the fear. Develop diamond hands. There will be terrifying dips. The media will scream bubble. Your conviction will be tested. Holding on when every instinct tells you to sell is what separates the future wealthy from the permanently poor. With this blueprint, where should you be looking? The potential is staggering. Bitcoin, fueled by the relentless demand from ETFs and the supply crunch from its recent halving, isn't just heading for a new all-time high. A price target of over $200,000 is a conservative estimate based on simple supply and demand. Ethereum is facing a massive supply shock. Thanks to its burn mechanism, more ETH is often being destroyed than created, making it a deflationary asset. As network activity explodes, its scarcity will drive the price to unimaginable levels. Beyond the giants, look to catalysts. Projects like XRP, with growing regulatory clarity, could finally unlock their potential for cross-border payments. High-performance chains like Solana continue to attract a frenzy of developers and users, and the new wave of AI-integrated tokens represents the high-risk, high-reward frontier, merging the two most explosive narratives in technology. But let's be brutally honest. This is the savage reality. Most people watching this video still won't make it. They will sell their Bitcoin for a 2x profit, only to watch in agony as it goes another 10x without them. They will panic during the first 30% correction, selling at a loss right at the bottom. They will listen to the noise, the FUD from the media, the skepticism from their broke friends who have done zero research. They will let fear, greed, and impatience dictate their strategy, which is a guaranteed recipe for failure. The 2025 crypto cycle isn't just another market, it's a battlefield where generational wealth will be won and lost. It is a once-in-a-decade opportunity to fundamentally change your financial destiny. The wave is forming, gathering immense power just offshore. You can stand on the beach and watch it pass, telling stories later of how you almost caught it. Or you can build your vessel, face the volatility, and ride it to a shore you've only dreamed of. The choice is yours. The wave is coming. Ride it or get left behind forever.